I finally have a first round home game playoff.
I've got a chance to make the playoffs, bro.
Oh, you gonna need some help.
But you look where I'm at. I'm at 14. I'm gonna need a little bit of help, but not much. As long as V loses to Penn State and Ohio State, he'll be behind me. Once it recalibrates, Dell should be behind me with one extra loss because I still got 2 games left. So I'm gonna need one more. I'm gonna need one more person. So I either need drop to lose to JJ and then the SEC title, or I need JJ to lose the drop. But I got a chance. Jack or LP could also fall behind me, just dependent.
That is true.
All right. Week 12 predictions video. Me and Twan doing the video here. Gonna knock a quick one out real fast. Go ahead and start off with the CFP bracket. All right, so projected, of course, these projections are always crazy, but Florida 1, Kansas 2, Penn State 3, LSU 4 for the buys, with Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia Tech, Colorado, Georgia Tech, Colorado, Oklahoma, and Michigan in users-wise, and then, of course, the CPU Nebraska team. If we look at the top 25, South Carolina retakes number 1 after Chapo's loss. Gabe is up to number 2. I understand head-to-head matters, but you got a 6-win team. I know he just beat that team, but a 6-win team over a 10-win team. Like, good Lord. But Kansas, Penn State, Tennessee, LSU, Alabama, Georgia Tech, Colorado, and Oklahoma round out your top 10. Right there on the fringe, heading into playoff time. Got 5 more users: Michigan, Kentucky, Notre Dame, Mississippi State, and Miami. And it looks like we've got one more user in the top 25 there. Look back there, it's Missouri. So 15 out of 25 are users. Love to see that. If we look at the Heisman watch here, Lawrence Yearby has taken the lead. A huge drop by Y.C. Rogers on his bye week. That's tough. Yearby with a huge game, 241 total yards, up to number 1, followed by 3 LSU Tigers, Harlem Berry, Eli Holstein, who is out for the season, and Teron Francis.
Wait, he out for the season? What happened?
He got injured in the game versus Drop. He's done.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and Chapo doesn't even have some crazy good backup quarterback either. He's like an 81 overall or something. Take a peek at these players of the week, and then we'll do conference standings after that. I'll do defense if you want to do offense for each one.
All right, bet.
National Defensive Player of the Week out of Notre Dame, Logan. That's the weirdest way I've ever seen Logan spelled. Logan Thomas with 7 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. He definitely got adopted by some white people to have his name spelled like that, bro. Like,
oh my God. All right, we got Corbin Hendricks, 6. My God, bro. Like,
yeah,
like come on, bro.
84.
Golly, bro.
Y'all got no sense of shame.
Just throw it, damn it. 6 catches, 259, 5 touchdowns. That is insane.
Ought to be ashamed of yourself, Ryan. ACC Defensive Player of the Week out of Clemson, 6 tackles and 3 sacks, and a forced win over Georgia for E-Fly.
Dang, then you got Chance Fitzgerald. 3. My God, bro.
Streaks.
These 3 catches, 144, 48 receiving average. Oh my God, 1 touchdown.
The Big 12 got a Kansas sweep here. Hendricks won nationally, so we don't have to do that one. But defensively, Dwayne Mills had 4 tackles, 3 interceptions, and a touchdown, and a big win for Ryan over Dwayne. In the Big 10, Thomas won nationally, so we don't do that one. But
yeah. Okay, Big 10 got a sweep. Offense, 16 carries for Kedron Young, 16 carries, 191. That's how you run a freaking ball. That's how you run a freaking ball. 3 rushing touchdowns, and then he also did damage in the passing game. Let's go, young.
Twan said hashtag runtheball.com.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then the SEC Defensive Player of the Week out of Mississippi State, Cyrus Reyes. He had 7 tackles and 2 interceptions and a big win at Vanderbilt.
Oh my God, I hate this guy.
Mama, there goes that man again.
What is he? Is he a senior?
I hope.
Bro,
I hope so.
I hope he a junior.
I hope so.
I hope this man is a junior, bro. Like, man, I hate seeing this guy, bro. 8 catches, 268 yards, 3 touchdowns. Like, bro, I'm about to look this up, bro. Like, this guy better not, bro. He better not be,
including the game winner.
Anymore.
1 second left.
Bro, that pass was crazy.
Yeah. We look at the conference standings. So for the ACC, of course, it's still Florida and South Carolina meeting in the ACC title game. They actually play this week as well, so a good warm-up game tester for both of them. Clemson and Virginia Tech and Louisville eliminated from bowl contention. Georgia at 5-5 and Miami at 5-5. They play this week, so one of them is going to get to bowl eligibility. The other one's going to have to win the final week of the season. Of course, Peso has already clinched. He should be able to maintain a playoff spot with a win over Georgia final week.
Sure. But you know how these rankings go, man.
Yeah, man, they're fucking nuts. In the Big 12, Kansas leads the way. He's got wins over both of them already, so Ryan should be pretty much locked in. Colorado and Oklahoma face off this week. Winner going to the Big 12 title game, so a lot at stake there. Dave with a big-time win last week inches himself 1 game closer to bowl eligibility, while Cal was eliminated with that loss.
Oh, wow.
At 4-7.
Wow.
Big Ten, Des took care of business versus Hayden. Pretty much eliminates the Buckeyes. It's going to be down to Michigan or Missouri who's going to get to play him. Mike's last game should be an easy win. So he'll finish 5-2 in conference. The problem is that V has the tiebreaker over him, so he needs V to lose both his final 2 games. But he has Des and Hayden, so it's definitely possible.
It's definitely possible. Where do you play Hayden at?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Okay.
And then finally the SEC, which is the craziest this season. Chapo at 5-1 is in. His last game is a cakewalk. It's an Ole Miss, so he's locked in. But these last 3, Twan, you really got screwed over with Drop beating Chapo last week. It eliminated you actually. So Drop, if he takes care of business versus JJ, is obviously in. If JJ were to win, it would initiate a 3-way tie in which Drop would also be in. The only way someone else could get in would be if you were to lose to Vanderbilt, which isn't going to happen. But if you did lose to Vandy and Kentucky beat Tennessee,
we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know. You know what happened in real life.
Yeah, that's the only way JJ could get in. He needs you to lose to Vanderbilt, and he has to beat Drop. Otherwise, it's going to be Drop and Chapo for the rematch. We got 5 teams going to be bowl eligible this year from the conference, and there's a chance 5 teams in the playoffs this year, which would be crazy for one conference. Let's go ahead and get into the predictions. 1 second. All right, go ahead and start off with the ACC. We got 3-7 Clemson playing at 2-8 Louisville. The game doesn't mean anything, just bragging rights. E-Fly traveling to play Delvin.
Man, give me Clemson, man. Clemson. It might be a forced win or whatnot, but I'll take Clemson for the dub. Just hope E-Fly don't go crashing out over there or whatnot. But I'm gonna take E-Fly to win, man. Close.
Yeah, I think E-Fly.
Not close, but blowout. My bad, blowout.
Yeah, I think E-Fly will win really comfortably here. I'll go 38-14 over Louisville. Although he needs to exercise some demons after this season. And this is a back-to-back season that E-Fly didn't even go bowling, so he's really been struggling. Georgia and
Georgia.
Miami, as we mentioned, both 5-5 going into this game. Miami is ranked, so maybe a very very small chance at getting into the playoffs at number 15. Tim at Rob.
Man, Rob got on me, man, for me picking some. Man, I've been picking against Rob for 3 weeks straight,
Yeah,
and he's on me. But hey, I'm gonna go Rob. I'm gonna go Rob, man. Rob, hey, you been proving me wrong, man. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick you this time, man. So I'm gonna go Rob, man. I'm gonna go Rob. 27-13.
I think Rob wins. I think he handles business here. Tim is not playing well. He's also cold. So give me Rob to win this one 35-17 over Georgia. And the obvious biggest game of the week, number one South Carolina, which is Savon, travels to Gainesville to play the second-ranked Florida Gators at 10-1, which is Gabe.
Man, this is gonna be a crazy game. This is gonna be good. Uh, because Gabe, like, he can get yards on anybody. He can score on any
The
defense,
problem is he can't stop
but
anything.
he can't stop
like,
nobody. So, like, man, I want to go. Man, I want to go Gabe because it's in Florida. It's in Florida. You know what? I'm gonna go Gabe. I'm gonna go Gabe. I'm gonna go Gabe. It's gonna be high scoring though. I'm gonna go Gabe, man. 44, Savon, 42. Gabe kicks a field goal at the end.
I don't think he's ready to exercise this demon yet. I'm gonna take Savon to win the game. I don't think it'll be a blowout by any kind of fashion. Um, but whenever Gabe has to start passing at the end of the game and he can't be balanced, it's going to affect him, that pass rush. So I'm going to take South Carolina to win this game. Oh, man, there's just. Let's go 45-35. South Carolina beats Florida.
All right, I like it.
Big 12, third ranked 8-2 Kansas Jayhawks, which is Ryan, travel to College Station to play the 3-7 Texas A&M Aggies.
Give me Ryan Big, that wide receiver, whatever his name is. He's gonna go
Hendricks.
crazy. Yeah. Give me him. Give me Ryan, man. 52-17.
Yeah, this one feels real ugly. I'm going to stick with the score you said, 52-17. Next, fighting for bowl eligibility. Final game of the season for Dave at 5-6. He has to go win in Austin against the 1-9 Texas Longhorns, which is Dwayne.
Give me US. Oh, this is flashbacks. Man. Dave almost lost to him, man. He
Yeah,
almost
it was
lost.
close.
Uh, but give me my boy Dave, man. I got Dave, man. Dave 28, Dwayne 13.
Yeah, I'm going to go 35-17. USC beats Texas. One of our games of the week here, top 10 matchup. Winner is going to the Big 12 title game and face off against Kansas. Ninth-ranked Colorado Buffaloes at 8-2. That is Jack. Traveling to Norman to play the 10th-ranked Oklahoma Sooners at 7-3, which is LP.
Give me my boy LP. And LP is going to win this game, get a chance to go to the Big 12. It's a Big 12 championship game. And lock himself into the playoffs. Uh, Give me LP, man. 34-17.
Yeah, I think LP will win. I think it'll be somewhat comfortable. Jack's good enough to keep the game close. I think he just won't get it done at the end of the game. I'm going to go 24-14. Oklahoma beats Colorado. Big Ten, huge matchup, implications for the conference. Fourth-ranked Penn State Nittany Lions at 8-2 travel to the Big House in Ann Arbor to play the 11th-ranked Michigan Wolverines at 7-3. It's Des playing at V. If Mike wants any chance to make the Big Ten title game, V has to lose. If V wins, he's automatically in, no matter what happens next week.
Man, I'm gonna go. Man, I'm gonna go V. I'm gonna go V. go V. I think Penn State already locked themselves into the Big Ten title game anyway.
Yes.
Um, but I'm gonna go V, man. At home at Michigan, the big house. It's gonna be rocking. I think V's gonna keep it, keep it close, and he's gonna hold on. Give me V 27-23.
I don't know if this is a surprise pick. I think Des is going to win. I think he's going to beat him like a drum. I don't think it's going to be close. V hasn't beaten anyone this year. Like he doesn't. His signature win is Mike. That's it. And it's tough to stop someone that runs the ball and plays defense the way that Des does. And I don't think it's a good matchup for V. So I'm going to take Penn State to win this one, 31-14. 3-7 Maryland Terrapins. That is Chap traveling to Columbia to play the 21st ranked Missouri Tigers at 5-5, which is Mike. Mike has to take care of business here, obviously. And then he needs V to drop his last two games. He'll be in the title game.
Mike, it's gonna be close early on. It's gonna be real close early on, but Mike pulls away. Give me Mike 34, Chapo 16.
Yeah, I think that just the way that Mike plays this one is going to be ugly for Chap. So I'm gonna say 56-14. Missouri beats Maryland. Next we got 1-9 Washington, which is Jazz, traveling to Columbus to play the 4-6 Ohio State Buckeyes. Hayden, just to make a bowl game, has to win this week and next week. So I think that he'll take care of business here. Obviously, Jazz had 70 dropped on last week by Mike, so picturing somewhat the same. I'll go Ohio State wins this game 52 zip. I'm going to pick the shutout. I'll go 45 zip. Hayden hadn't been quite as good offensively. Big game for Dell here. We got 3-7 Oregon, which is Reese, traveling to South Bend to play the 13th ranked 5-6 Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Dell has to have this win to make a bowl game, and also has an outside chance at the playoffs. So big time game for him here.
Wait, he can make the play. Ooh.
Yes, don't get me started. I'm about to lose my shit about a losing record being ranked 13th in the nation. Fix your fucking polls, EA.
Oh man, give me Dale, give me Notre Dame, man. Give me them Fighting Irish, man. Big time comeback win 2 weeks ago against Ohio State. And then I think he won. Well, he got a win last week. Man, give me
That's
Dale,
Chap,
man.
yeah.
Give me Dale. 35-17.
I'm rooting for Reese. I don't think he's going to win. I'm going to pick Dell to win this game 31-21 over Oregon. Next, we have the SEC. We got 4-6 Arkansas, which is TLU, traveling to Stark Vegas to play the 14th ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs at 6-4. That's my team. TLU has to win to have any chance to bowl game the final week of the season. And I've got an outside chance of the playoffs here with 2 easy games to finish the year.
Let me see. Give me.
There's too much thought going into this. It's a little disrespectful.
Yeah, I take you, Jason. Man. I think Jason's big, man. Give me Jason 42. I'm gonna go 42-10.
Yeah, that's about what I was gonna say. I'll go 45-10 or 45-7, something along those lines. We should handle business here. Chapo's getting a force win. Ole Miss is open. Y'all got a user not named Eric. Let me know, and we'll get him in here. So,
you gotta throw my guy.
Yeah. 7th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide at 8-3, traveling to Nashville to play the 4-6 Vanderbilt Commodores. This game pretty inconsequential. You should be in the playoffs. You need to win here, of course. And then if he wants any chance to make a bowl game, has to win here. This game does matter for JJ because if he can handle business in our final game and you were to lose somehow, he would be in the SEC title game, not drop.
Man, look, you ain't taking this game lightly. You gotta come out aggressive. You gotta come in focused. We can't be trying shit because it's Vandy. You know what Vandy is, man. It's a good team, man. Be going to a hostile environment, man. Nashville, it's gonna be rocking. All 33,000 people, man. It's gonna be loud there. They're gonna be trying to anchor down us, man. But we gonna pull through. Uh, I'm gonna take myself, man. I'm gonna go 45-17.
Yeah, I think that you're going to take out some anger from watching these two on the gridiron in real life. I'll take Alabama to win this one, big and ugly, 52-7. Finally, probably the most important game of the week, I would say, other than the Florida South Carolina game. 5th ranked Tennessee at 6-4, traveling to Lexington to play the 12th ranked Kentucky Wildcats at 7-3. Drop has beaten JJ before, but I do not think he has beaten him in Lexington. This game, huge for obvious reasons. Even if JJ isn't going to be in the SEC title game, he has to win this week to get in the playoffs, I think, with these final two games. And then for Drop, I mean, it's all or nothing at this point. I don't know if he'll get in if he loses any more games the rest of the season. So it's got to be a win. He'll lock himself in the SEC title game if he can do it.
Man, oh my God, this is gonna be a good one. JJ is struggling right now, man. This season, Drop is on a roll, man. Beat some very good users, man, to get where he's at. Went into Alabama and won. Then beat the best team in the SEC in Chapo. Uh, man, I think he keeps it going. He's gonna go 3-0 against the top three, the top four teams in the SEC. So give me Drop, man. Going to Lexington, uh, hostile environment, man. Matthew's gonna go off. Uh, Give me Tennessee, 31-23.
I think that something that's not being talked about enough over these last two games, while they are impressive wins, and Drop is definitely still has got a groove back. They were home games. The last time JJ played on the road, he put up 10 points in Starkville. He lost to Gabe on the road. Things are different with your offense when you struggle to make adjustments. These two played a lot, and JJ knows how Drop is going to play. I don't think it will be a blowout, but I do think that JJ is gonna win the game at home. I think that he'll win it 35-31. Kentucky beats Tennessee. And let's go 31-24 actually. And JJ will score at the end to win the game.
Yeah. You think JJ wins the game?
I think he wins at 31-24. I just like that he's got home field. I think it's be tougher for Drop to make adjustments in this game. Both his big wins over you and Chapo were home games. So, although JJ really just is not having the season he wants to have this year, so it'll be interesting. All right, that's going to do it for the
game, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to do it for the PR video. Appreciate everybody who watched now is going to watch later. Make sure you update yourself on the rules. Don't need nobody getting suspensions heading into the playoffs. You will serve a suspension in the playoffs if you break a rule. It's not going to be pushed to next season, so be aware of that.
It's going to be pushed to next season?
It will not be pushed to next season. It will be served in the playoffs. So, people, make sure you're up to date on them rules. But everybody stream the games is supposed to be streamed. Have a good night.